Youth Council, and we believe that we are the solution to the issues in our community. Our theme is nothing with us without us. The West Garfield Park Youth Council is sponsored by Fathers Who Care, which is a nonprofit organization located on the west side of Chicago within the West Garfield Park Youth Council. The West Garfield Park Youth Council is comprised of young people from our community whose focus and concern is youth leadership and having a voice within the community. We invite people from all over, especially our young people, to come in and see what we're all about. Our show will be scheduled at every Thursday at 7 p.m. and this is our first show, so we have a whole 3 months full of shows for you guys. Also, again, that is every Thursday at 7 p.m. You can also view us online at www.cantv.org/live. Again, that is www.cantv.org/live. Well, welcome back to the show today. I know you guys have seen him a couple of times on our show, and I really appreciate you taking out the time to come with us. Today, we have a special guest, William Riley, Chief of Staff for the 10th District State Representative Omar Williams. William Riley has spent over 5.5 years serving the community, making sure residents have resources and opportunities they need to thrive. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Vernisha. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well.
Great.
The day is almost over. It's Easter.
Hello, everyone.
On
yes,
Sunday.
almost
You know,
Easter.
blessings.
Yes.
So you ready to get into this conversation?
I'm ready. Ask all the hard questions first.
I got you. So the first question I have for you, Mr. Riley, can you start by telling us a little bit about your journey and what inspired you to work in public services? Because you know I done been around you
right.
since I was a little girl.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you, I've always have had this need to just want to help people and serve people, and that's really how I got into just doing a lot of volunteer work. And that led to politics, because I used to, like a lot of us, politicos or even young people, we watch the news with our parents and we see things going on in the news and we question those that's going on. And then we say, man, why aren't they doing something about it? What can we do? How can we participate? So, my mom used to take me voting with her, whatever she had to vote, which is something we don't see a whole lot now.
No.
But she used to take me as a child, young person, to walk to the polls with her, and I just wanted to get involved, So as I got older, just a lot of volunteer work, starts with the church, starts with other community organizations, go to high school, college, just do a lot of volunteer work, and then you want to make a difference. You try to make a difference in your community and inspire people.
Okay, so how was it growing up? Did you grow up on the west side of Chicago?
I'm a proud son of the West Side. West Side Will. That's what they call me.
So how was it growing up? What high school did you like? How was it?
So I went to Robert Emmett Grammar School, which is now the Aspire Center. Yeah. I went there from kindergarten all the way to 8th grade, and from there I went to Westinghouse High School. So I am a West Sider. And,
completely.
West Side. Then from there I went to DePaul University, and I studied political science and business. So just always wanted to just stay committed to my community. And how was it growing up? It was a much different time. It was. I'm quite sure to older people at the time when I was your age, it was turbulent. But for me, compared to today, it's much calmer. And a lot of the people who watch it was much calmer today. Much different.
Calmer on your time.
It was calmer.
Okay.
Yeah, I think if we went back in time and brought the people today, they'd be like, "What's going on?"
No, seriously, the days we living in now is totally different.
And every generation prior to the generation that is currently here, they always look at things different. Your father and I, we see things different. Our parents saw things different and said, what's going on? Their parents said the same thing. So it's generational.
Generational thing that always happens, because it's like when it comes to young people, they learn different lingo that we don't know about. They learn different ways to do things, and you just got to get with the program of everything. So you know how to use the phone?
I know how to use the.
Okay.
I can even use a rotary.
Okay, because
what I'm saying. I know some slang words. I know cap. It's cap now. We used to say it's jive. It's cap now.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, and that's how you keep up with these young people. Just
Hey.
learn what it is that they got going on.
He cooked. We know what that
Oh, yeah,
means, right?
you
She
doing it.
cooked. I'm like, oh, what they mean is he's cooked. All right. You ugly? Oh, that's what that means? I would say it.
No, I ain't expect him to say it. Okay, so you know,
I
you
don't
know
care.
it for real. I love it. I love it. So, what drew you to specifically work for the representative Omar Williams?
I have worked for, like your father, though, I have worked for a number of public officials over the years and just gained a lot of experience, either volunteering or just paid campaign work, you know, and it was just something I really liked to do. So I came across Jahario Omar Williams, and I came and he and I worked on his campaign for him when he first ran for state representative of the 10th district to replace Melissa Kanye-Zerbe, and he liked my work, and of course we went into COVID, and there was some downtime, and you know. He called me later and said, "Hey, would you like to be my chief of staff?" He actually didn't ask me. He said, "You my chief of staff."
But he was confident in you.
Yeah,
So.
he said, "You my chief of staff," and I'm like, "Okay."
That was a blessing.
And I know it's my passion to do that, and I had the experience. You know, because I have ran campaigns and did other initiatives. I actually did corporate recruiting for a major airline at one time for about 3 years. Prior to that, I left politics for a while, then I came back. But I did. I flew around the country and all that. And I was recruiting people. And yeah, y'all didn't see me for a while because I was flying, but I was tired. You know, because flying is if you want to keep doing it, it's a young person's thing. You know, I mean, it's okay to get on the jet and go here and there every now and then. But I was flying 4 or 5 days a week. Oh. So yeah, and then I come back on weekends, and you think you're gonna party on the weekends? No, the jet, what they call it, flag is real. Fatigue is real. So my Saturday nights, I am knocked out. My Sunday mornings, I
4 or 5 days a week. It's crazy.
And then my Monday mornings, I am back on the plane. Yeah, so I did that. I did that for 3 years. Yeah.
Okay, bless your heart.
Yeah.
Bless your heart. So in your bio, you mentioned that your mission is to give to the community the best resources and options to drive, correct?
Yeah.
Can you share some of the recent initiatives or programs you are particularly proud of?
One of the things that we have started in the 10th district is to promote black businesses, because I truly believe that in order for a community to thrive, we have to have our own economic engine. And Representative Williams, and I am here representing him as well, Jahari Omar Williams, he believes the same thing. We have to have our own economic engine, in other words, promoting black businesses so that our community can be sustainable. Black businesses will employ people in the community. And therefore, those people in the community can sustain paying their rent, paying their mortgage, sending their kids to school, living a life as best as possible. So I seek to try to make initiatives that promote these businesses in our community. One of them was the record shop, which eludes me right now because I'm kind of under pressure on TV. But the record shop on Madison, everybody touch it out of the past. We recently gave them a certificate for the participation of black businesses in the community. The print shop located on Madison, we have recently gave them a certificate from the state of Illinois on behalf of the 10th district for assisting the community. Brun-Law's Barbecue.
That's what's up.
Quentin Loves Turkey Chop. You know, we put initiatives together and we post it every year. And this is just one of the things we do, but we post it every year and ask them to give people a discount. You know, who sees these ads, because we'll advertise it for free for these businesses. You know, and we don't discriminate. If you want to advertise your business at the end of the year, Christmas, you live in the 10th district, we try to promote your business for you. That's something that we can do to bring more attention to the district. So yeah, and a lot of other businesses on Madison. So yeah, we want to make sure that you thrive and that the people in the 10th district and beyond can live their best possible lives and be their best selves. That's the spiel, right?
Yeah.
I've been doing this a long time, and I get it. You know, Representative Williams, he's been doing this a long time. We get it. We understand the assignment. So that's what's going on.
Okay, so if it's any people that's in the 10th district that want to be involved or is it anything that you guys have that the community could actually have hands in, working with?
Right now,
and if they want to, how can they?
We are. I was telling you earlier today. I was at the United Center. We were doing. We were in conjunction with Communities Empowered for Construction. It is a program ran by Miss Rachel Ivy and LaFrancis Ivy, and these two sisters, these two dynamic women, they recruit people to do construction jobs in the community. And right now, we know that 1901 is a very, very big project. They are looking for people who are interested in learning the trades, because for the next 3-4 years, they're going to be building up around the United Center and beyond. They're probably going to go past Western, going west. Okay. We say we want economic development. So that's what we're trying to do. So we're really pushing that and that's employment. That's for people who want to get involved in the trades, learn the trade, learn the skill, get a lot of these young men off the corners, get a lot of these young women active. Because you are our future, man. I need you. I'm not gonna be this good looking forever. Okay, I'm not. Come on now. I'm not gonna be as mobile.
For real. Yeah.
And we need you.
This shows that there's opportunities out here.
Yeah, we need you to help us. And we know you're gonna need your children to help you. Yes. But we need to have a sustainable, very sustainable community. So that's really what it's about. So. I don't have their number right off the bat, but make sure that you contact. It's called CEC, Communities Empowered for Construction. And you can go on the website, look up Rachel Ivy, LaFrancis Ivy. You'll see them. Two gorgeous sisters, beautiful, and they're doing their thing. So yeah.
And so if it's anybody that want to get in contact with your office, do you guys have an office number?
I have my office number, and I don't know it by heart, but wait a minute, I got the number. I got to pull out my business card.
He finna get the number out.
The number is 312-265-1019. That is the office number. My name is William Riley. I'm the chief of staff. You can call and ask for me. You can ask for Miss Sharon Branson. We'll give you the number, the contact information to get in touch with Miss Ivy, with both the Ivies. Okay. And what they do. Yeah.
Okay, so if you're in the 10th district and you want any information about anything that we don't talk about today, please reach out to Mr. William Ivy. He gave you the number. William Riley. I'm thinking about the name you just said. I'm so sorry.
But beyond the 10th district. Beyond you don't have to live in the district.
Okay.
We want everybody involved. We're part of Illinois.
So you got to make that clear.
We want to take care of our part of Illinois, but we are part of the whole, and we want to make sure that everybody, So yeah.
Okay, I appreciate that. So with the summer coming up, do you guys have any summer activities or?
We have a lot of things planned. Generally, I get 3 interns. I have them work on special projects. Okay. I get them from Learn Charter School, so I have them work on special projects on behalf of the alderman and the state representative. We all kind of work together. So I have a shredding event coming up. Actually, we have a Father's Day event that we've just recently scheduled for June 6th. I want to tell everybody about that. Okay. And it's going to be at United for Better Living. I think that's where your father's office is. You talk to Miss Kathy Allison. I think that's 4525?
4540.
4540 West Warren. That's going to be June.
Hold on, Warren?
Washington. And that's going to be June the 6th. So I talked to Miss Allison the other day, and we're getting that together. It's going to be a Father's Day healthcare event, because men, especially us black men, we don't like to go to the doctor. I know I don't like to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
I know Reverend Jones don't like to go to the doctor.
No, I did actually love going to the doctor.
To the doctor now.
Yeah, but man, that's a big thing when it comes to men. Honestly.
But I understand, him being my big brother, I know now. He said, well, you gotta go to the doctor. I'm like, yeah, I know. So we want to just encourage men, especially black men, to be healthy, because here's the thing. I'm pretty sure as our children, you want to keep us around as long as we can. And a lot of times we fall short on that because we're too busy working. We think about our bills. We think about helping y'all and trying to make sure things are okay with y'all. Mm-hmm. So we bypass our health, and that's a bad thing. So we're going to have a health fair, and we're going to have people who can do your blood pressure, probably even give you a back massage, and possibly we'll be giving away
and it's not just
some prizes for men. It's not just for men.
Okay.
So make sure you bring your young people, and you can call me at the office and talk to me about that as well. It's a go, June the 6th from 10 to 2.
Okay, and that number again? 773-265. I don't remember the last one. I had it.
I'm looking really bad. They're going to get on me. They're going to get on me.
773-265-1019. 1019. I'm probably going to remember that.
How many people actually know their significant other or their people's telephone number?
Me.
That you got phones?
I know, but if it's people that I normally on a regular, I know like my sister, my mama, my daddy, everybody like in the circle I know.
Well, I'm burned up. I'm cooked.
No, it's good to know people's numbers. You never know.
Because my son calls me, I'm like, I gotta remember his number. Let's see, it's in the phone. Will. I just press.
Oh, he got the same name as you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so you've been focusing on helping the community grow socially and economically. Can you give some examples of some partnerships or programs that you have made a significant impact with?
I think definitely program I just talked about, CEC, Communities Empowered for Construction, with Miss Rachel Ivy and LaFrancis Ivy. What they're doing with construction, we're trying to get especially young black men involved. Young men, young people, period, involved in construction and the trades, because those are the skills that pay the bills. Major Adams Community Center over with Mr. Kenneth. What is Kenneth's last name? I can't remember his last name, but he's the director of Major Adams over there on Hoyne, on Washington and Hoyne, and the Major Adams Center. And we do a lot of programs with them. Of course, Fathers Who Care.
Yes.
I know you send me the weekly, the monthly meeting.
I be on it. Everybody be like, you be on.
Sometimes I can get there, sometimes I can't.
Yeah.
But I'm there. I'm with you.
Yes.
And I know Reverend Jones will be reaching out.
He wanted to call you yesterday.
Yes, I know he will be reaching out. So we got you. We hold it down. And we do stuff with a number of communities. Boys and Girls Club over there. Who else? We have so many other communities.
Yeah.
Community organizations. And we try to work with the Garfield community stakeholders as well.
Yes.
That's where, aside from your father's organization in Garfield. So, yeah.
So, last question that I have in regards to this. As far as the construction program, is it an age limit?
No.
So, as long as...
If you can do the work, if you feel you can do the work, if you think you can do the work, come on. We don't discriminate.
No younger.
We want you to participate. I think you do have to be at least 18 if you're not in school or you have a GED or something.
Okay, so you got to at least
I'm
have...
pretty sure.
Some type of education leading out of...
I'm not going to necessarily say that.
Well, if you need more information, please reach out, because I want to have, the direct answer so people know.
Yeah, I mean, I encourage people to get a high school diploma. I encourage education. If you didn't get a high school diploma the traditional way, go get your GED. I think they at least would like for you to be 18.
Okay.
And I think the younger you start, the more successful you will be later down the line. So
yeah, you got that. Yeah. So for someone watching right now who wants to make a difference in their community but isn't sure how to start, what's one piece of advice you would give them?
Best advice I ever received, honestly, as it relates to my career, was when I was in college at DePaul University, and they said, and it just clicked: volunteer. Now, I've always been a person to volunteer, young people, but I didn't volunteer as much. But that's how you learn the skills that you need to get paid.
And meet people.
who look at your work, because we all judge by our work, and that person decides, wow, I like what that person can do, so I want to hire them. And then the journey of your career begins. So I really think volunteering, I know people say, man, I want to get paid. Hey, I want you to get paid, but show me your initiative. I'm not expecting you to be perfect in the beginning, especially if I'm teaching you something or I want you to learn something, but show me your initiative. And I say this as a boss. And I think once I see your initiative and I know you learned it and you've perfected it well as much as you can, I would probably be I would consider to hire you, or I would recommend you. I've had quite a few young people who I know have worked under me, and now they went on to do other stuff, especially when I was a member. Well, I still am a member of the West Side NAACP. Okay. I'm, what do you call that? Well, I'm not. I'm
alumni.
I'm not alumni. I'm just inactive.
Okay.
So, but I'm there. Shout out to Ramel
When it
Perry
needs to
and Carl Brinson, the former president. But yeah, young people who I worked under their Green Initiative some years ago, they went on to college. They're doing very well. I encourage education. That is the way, whether it's a trade or whether it's just a form or education. I think that is the way. There is no other way.
Okay.
There is no other way. I know you can say, man, I can go fried chicken and I can blow up. That could happen. But I think you still have to get the education in doing that. You have to learn stuff and log it in.
And it's always good to have that piece of paper.
Yeah.
that piece of paper make a big difference.
Because it's competitive and people are going to look at people who have that piece of paper. Excuse me. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so, do you guys ever offer any type of volunteer? So, when you guys do your neighborhood activities and stuff that you guys have on, do you have volunteers?
We always looking for volunteers, and especially opportunities when we have our back to school picnic, especially in August, in the month of August. It's a big picnic that we have. I shouldn't say picnic. It's a cookout. That's the correct pronunciation.
Yeah, because you're probably barbecuing.
But here's the thing: we always have a big back to school cookout in Union Park every year.
Okay.
And I think that's 1901 West Warren. No, that's not 1901.
No, ain't that 1901
Union Park. It's by
earlier?
Ashland, off of Ashland, though, in Ogden. And we have that every year in August. And we serve food and hot dogs, hamburgers, pops, waters. But we also have young people there and seniors there on the tent. We play bingo. We have entertainment, and we're always looking for people to help out. So yeah, you can definitely call me at the office there and ask about that. I can put you on the list. So when it comes around, I can give you a call and you can reach me at 312-265-1019. You can ask for me, William, or you can ask for Miss Sharon Branson and just tell them you want to be put on the volunteer list. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and as far as last question about this, if people want to stay in tune about anything that you guys have going on, do you have any type of social medias, newsletters that come out for people in the 10th district, especially that want to know about different things that you got moving forward? Because I'm pretty sure people will want to know.
You can go on the Facebook page, Friends of Jahario Omar Williams, 10th district. You can put that in, Omar Williams. And we always are putting down new things that's happening in the district, as well as you can call, say, hey, I want to be added on to our newsletter. I have a newsletter that goes out. We reach about 30,000 people. Okay. So yeah, we have a newsletter, and it keeps you informed about what's going on in the district, what events, what hiring initiatives that's going on. And I try to put something fun in it too, like a Black History
fun fact
or a special moment in Chicago that we had. We used to go downtown to the State and Lake and watch Star Wars. That's ancient. Everybody knows that. The State
you
and
said
Lake.
State and Lake?
Yeah, I remember me and my brother, we used to go to the movies every Saturday.
Oh, the one that's on the corner?
Yes.
Oh, I ain't never been to that one. That's crazy.
Yeah, so, just fun facts like that forgotten Chicago. I want people to remember how it used to be, but at the same time, we still have to move forward. But let's keep that positive energy.
Speaking of that, have you been to the flyover experience at Navy Pier yet?
The flyover experience? No, I don't.
You need to try it. Okay. The fact that you're speaking on like different things that are happening in Chicago, if you go to the flyover experience, it's basically where it's an animated ride, but it takes you through like.
I've heard of that. Okay, yeah. So
animated, like it have the air, everything. Like
okay, really all right. Nice. No, I think that's something I may try soon.
Yeah, okay. It's really nice, and it shows you so much, and it shows Black businesses in Chicago and different stuff that's going on throughout Chicago. So I feel like that.
Yeah, we just need to bring that energy back. We need to be more positive. I think some place along the line we let the negative just overtake us, and we have to think more positive of each other, and I think that's how we can solve a lot of problems that are happening. Yeah, and I preach this every day. I try to live what I preach. So,
okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing all these ways our community can get involved, especially with summer just around the corner. Before we let you go, is there any final message or upcoming events you would like to highlight for our viewers as a reminder? And we really appreciate the work that you're doing in the 10th district.
No problem. So we're doing also a Mother's Day event with Lakeisha Collins.
Okay.
I know that's something very positive, Senator Collins. is she pushes out every year, and I forget the date, time, but you can call Senator Lakeisha Collins' office. You can look her up and ask her when her Mother's Day event is happening. We're collaborating with that. With her, and of course our Father's Day event, June the 6th at United for Better Living,
4540 West Washington.
Yeah, and I just want to keep people encouraged. Even though we don't always see eye to eye on everything, we are still one community and we are one love. So, yeah.
Okay, and with that being said, it's a wrap. Thank you guys for watching us this evening, and see you next week, same time, same station.